stone cold bitch. You know that?
I didn't quite catch that.
I hate you.
You know, the opposite of love isn't hate. It's indifference. And if you hate me, that means you still care.
Since her husband's death, Bree has been numbing herself with strict routines. On Tuesdays, she does deep cleaning. On Wednesdays, she pays the bills she's already calculated. On Thursdays, she washes the whole family's clothes. Once all these daily chores are done, she rewards herself with a glass of wine. One day, Andrew, surprisingly well-behaved, came to chat with Bree. She thought her son finally wanted to make up with her, but instead, he asked for a car. Of course, Bree refused. She suggested Andrew walk to school.
I'm not kidding around. I want my money.
The answer is no.
Well, aren't we a mean old drunk? Whatever that was supposed to teach me, consider a lesson learned.
Later that evening, Andrew found his boyfriend. Unexpectedly, the boyfriend punched Andrew in the face.
Alright, one more time.
What? Dude, I don't want to mess up your face.
Do you love me? Then do what I tell you.
The next morning, Bree was visited by a lawyer. It turned out Andrew wanted to use his injury to frame Bree.
Emancipated?
As an emancipated minor, Andrew would be able to live on his own. He'd still go to school, of course, but he'd be released from all adult supervision.
Well, that's the silliest thing I've ever heard of. How would he support himself?
Well, he'd be in complete control of his own finances.
Bree then realized he'd been talking all along just to get money for his personal fund. Given Bree's history of violent tendencies and a DUI record, the lawyer gave her 24 hours to think it over. To prepare for the hearing, Bree had no choice but to pour out bottle after bottle of alcohol into the drain and attend a support group for alcoholics. Andrew smirked, and when his threats didn't work, he finally told Bree his real intentions.
If I really thought that, I'd get a gun right now and kill us both.
Mom, we're both so unhappy. Why not just let me take my trust fund and I'll get out of your hair forever? Please.
But Bree just shook her head. As Andrew started spewing more insults, Bree was pushed to her limit.
I didn't quite catch that.
I hate you.
You know, the opposite of love isn't hate. It's indifference. And if you hate me, that means you still care. And we're still connected. And I still have a chance to set you right.
This is how Bree Van de Kamp ultimately changed her weekly schedule. Tuesdays are still for cleaning, Wednesdays for paying bills, Thursdays for laundry, but every Friday, she has to attend a special meeting, standing in front of a group of strangers.
My name is Bree, and I am an alcoholic.
Afterward, she returns home and rewards herself, celebrating the completion of another successful week.